right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Guys, welcome to this weather update here from the T Storm Chasers. Let's go ahead and jump into it here. We do have a lot of snow going on currently. First, I do want to take a look at the temperature map. Temps are in the 20s to low 30s across our region. 30 in Sioux Falls, we got 27 in Brookings, we got 30 in Aberdeen, 34 out in Pierre, 30 out in Rapid City. It's pretty much the same story just throughout the whole entire region. Although in Iowa here, central and eastern Iowa, we do have temps in the 40s. Now we got that out of the way, let's jump into the current conditions. And based on what we're seeing here, it's not pretty. Let's take a look at the radar picture. We do have some snow going on here. More specifically here across northwestern Iowa. More focused here. Spencer, Sioux Center, down to Sioux City, over to Storm Lake. And the snow was moving kind of in a northerly direction. And now it's kind of moving in a southerly direction. As you can see here, put a loop on the radar here. And as you can see, you have that snow that is still ongoing. It looks like it's still in the Sioux Falls area here. We zoom in, we still have those snow showers here in Sioux Falls. Now, this usually wouldn't be a high-end scenario type, major concern. But the issue here is the wind. We have wind gusts anywhere from 45 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts here. I do want to try to bring that up if we can. Let's see here. Yeah, there's your wind gusts based on the numbers here we're seeing. Sioux Falls area here, 47 mile per hour winds, and that's wind gusts, current wind gusts. Now, if you go down into Nebraska, we got 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts here, and also in northwest Iowa, around 50 degrees or around 50 mile per hour wind gusts. So when you have wind gusts in that 45 to 60 mile per hour range, you're gonna have issues, and we do have issues here. We have, if you're outside at all, you know what's going on here. And blizzard-like conditions. Winter weather advisory here for the Sioux Falls area. Now, if you go just a little bit south, we do have a blizzard warning that is across western and central Iowa there. The area is shaded in orange. That is your blizzard warnings. It does extend into eastern and northeastern Nebraska, O'Neill, down to Omaha, and then into Minnesota. Southern Minnesota is in on this as well. So that blizzard warning for the South Dakota side is in effect until 6 a.m. tomorrow. And for the Iowa counties, in effect until tomorrow at noon. And then for Nebraska, in effect until midnight tonight. And then in eastern Nebraska, it goes until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And in northeastern Nebraska, there, West Point, Nebraska, it expires tomorrow at 3 a.m. Minnesota expires at noon, or at 6 a.m. here in southwest Minnesota, southern Minnesota until 3 p.m. central. So that is the latest there. That winter weather advisory is in effect until 3 a.m. And then for Sioux Falls, it expires at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. A little bit confusing, but basically this whole area, eastern, southeastern South Dakota, northeast and eastern Nebraska, and central and western Iowa, and then southern Minnesota, all impacted here by the snow and blowing snow that is causing issues. So that is the latest there on the radar picture. Now, I do want to go ahead and look at some of these webcams here, give you guys an idea of what the roads are looking like, what it's looking like out there. Let's go ahead and have a look. As we take a look at the road conditions, have a look here. Western South Dakota is, for the most part, good. Northeastern South Dakota, same story. But southeastern and eastern portions of South Dakota, we do have a lot of issues. If we zoom in here, these areas in like purple and black, that is where you have that scattered ice / slippery road conditions. You know, Chamberlain, it basically starts Chamberlain down to Winter, over to, you know, Mission, Rosebud, over to Martin, and then farther to the east here, pretty much all of southeastern South Dakota, all of eastern South Dakota, Huron, Watertown, Brookings, Sisseton, and down to Sioux Falls, and then down to Yankton and Vermilion and Sioux City. And then this is the same story for northeastern Nebraska and western Iowa and then southern Minnesota. So it's this whole region, our whole quad state area here. We do have a lot of road issues. Let's go ahead. Let's look at the road conditions. Interstate at this point, not the greatest, but it's not the worst. It could be a lot worse, but it is getting a lot worse. If we take a look at Dell Rapids here, it's kind of hard to see, but it's not terrible. It's passable, but they're advising no travel, kind of in these blizzard areas, northwest Iowa, southern Minnesota, down here. Let's take a look down here, Elk Point area, and as you can see there, roads are pretty covered there with snow. So it's a lot worse farther down to the south, and as you can see there, blizzard-like conditions. And then if we go over to, I'm curious what Iowa looks like here. Let's have a look here and see what Iowa is showing. I'm curious. Sibley, Iowa. Let's see if we can get a good view. Yeah, those roads do not look the best. They do not look ideal. So it kind of just gives you guys an idea of what the roads are looking like out there. Now these pictures were earlier. A lot of these roads are, they're pretty slick out there. So just, and then on top of the super strong winds and the blizzard conditions, we do have blizzard conditions out here. Again, it's western Iowa, northeast Nebraska, southeastern South Dakota, and then southern Minnesota is the area we're focused on. Sioux Falls area, again, it's super windy. I mean, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And again, we got that snow that's continuing. And now it's getting dark. It's dark now, and we, that just makes it that much worse. So that is the latest there on what we're looking at. I do want to show, before we go here, I do want to look at the Sioux Falls cameras here. Sioux Falls. So I-29, not bad. It's not worst case scenario there, but again, these areas, just please be careful. Please have a winter survival kit in your car in case you get stranded. Again, things like water, maybe food, heavy coat, hat, gloves, mask, those kinds of things, boots, pants, those kinds of things, spare tire. That gives you guys that winter survival kit just in case something happens. Now, what's next in this short-term forecast? I'm not going to focus on the long-term right now. Just going to focus on when this system will be leaving our area. Let's go ahead and take a look. So here is the current picture, and as you can see, that rain on the front side of it with temps in the 40s across Iowa there. And you got kind of the freezing rain in the middle there, areas in purple, and then blue on the back side of that is that snow. So it's going to continue for a little while here, and then the system will slowly make its way out of here, as you can see there. Let's take a look here. And then by tonight, it'll clear out, southeastern Minnesota into eastern Iowa. It'll continue, but eventually here by tomorrow morning, things will clear out. So we're about done with this system. Not really, it's not really going to hang over us overnight. It's going to get on out of here tonight, and then tomorrow it'll be cleared on out, and that high pressure will come in and build in our region. So we just got to get through these next few hours. We will still have that blowing snow tonight into tomorrow morning, so did want to mention that as well. So that is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers as we continue to follow this blizzard, the March blizzard as we call it here, across South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, and Nebraska. So that is the latest for now. We will continue to provide you guys updates as we get them, and of course bring you guys the latest as always. And we'll give you guys the snow totals, and another video will be coming out tomorrow. But that is the latest for now. Please drive safe out there. Please stay safe. Stay indoors if you can. Don't travel unless you need to. And that is the latest. Stay safe out there.